ESPN recently hosted a private screening of the documentary The Trailblazer, the Michael Thompson story, in Los Angeles, California at the Regal Theater.
So we had almost a full house of Laker fans, and they were really excited to watch the movie with us last night. Michael answered some questions in a Q&A before, and even took some questions after, signed some autographs. So all in all, I think the film went really well. It was very well received, and that was really nice because it was the first time we had seen it with any kind of audience, because in the Bahamas this had only played on television, so we weren't able to get that immediate feedback that you get with an audience. So it was a really wonderful night.
The hour-long biographical documentary featured interviews with Thompson's former high school coach and teammates, former NBA players, friends, and family. Audience members claimed the documentary gave them a thorough understanding of Michael's religious upbringing and his humble personality.
Michael hadn't seen the movie, and he hadn't told any about the movie until he began taking a lot of phone calls one morning off the air, and his co-host, Mark Willard, had asked him, what are all these phone calls about? He said, oh, well, they did a documentary about me back in the Bahamas. And he said, well, you didn't mention that? He said, well, no. And we had come to the studio, and him and Mark knew we were shooting, but they didn't know what it was for. So Michael hadn't told anybody, and so when he finally did confide in Mark Willard that there was a documentary made about him in the Bahamas, ESPN decided to have a Michael Thompson night, and that's how it all started. But Michael was such a humble guy, and so it really doesn't surprise me that he didn't really mention this film to anyone here in Los Angeles.
ESPN is now in talks with executive producers of The Trailblazer to examine ways in which they can get the documentary out to more viewers. Meanwhile, work on the next documentary, titled Andre Rogers, The Gentle Giant, is in production.
This was really exciting for Gina and I, because this is the first of hopefully many documentaries coming up from us that really tells the story of Bahamians who've left their footprints throughout not only the Bahamas but the world. And so The Trailblazer was our first one. Michael Thompson was our first subject. Coming up soon is the story of Andre Rogers, the first Bahamian to play professional baseball. So that's what's coming up. We've already started, we're in pre-production for that, so that's coming up probably early in the new year, so we're very excited about that. We got there early and we saw there was a lineup, and we thought, well, this isn't a lineup for our movie because this is a cinema that has 13 or 14 screens. But when we got there, the line was for us. It was ESPN had a lineup of people, their prize winners, and they're lined up well before the event. So that was really exciting to see all those people going to see our movie.
For the Tourism Today Network, I'm Gina Seeley.